Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of San Diego, Isaac Frost.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. You know, when we sat down with him yesterday before this fight, he was raving about the development that he's been making in the gym, specifically the hook to the body.
And you know, it's not an accident, Joe, because the old timers used to tell me, show me the style of a fighter, and I'll tell you what kind of person that is. I'll tell you something about his personality. And a guy who likes to go to the body, well, he's a guy that likes to work. He's a workman. He's a guy who's not afraid to be around some rounds.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. The big, burly, dangerous Isaac Frost with a strong combination. Lewis is proving to be elusive. You know, the rap on Lennox's opponent here is that he doesn't have much endurance.
Well, that means that he's got to expect his opponent probably to come out quick, to burn it up fast, and not get caught early.
He just missed that shot up top. Isaac Frost putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. How about a return to sender with the left hand? A little head hunting with the right. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Lewis. Lennox lands the right. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Frost landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. End of the round here. And you can see that label of volume puncher was made for this guy, as the punch stats prove true.
Yeah, he doesn't care really where he hits you. It makes you think of those stories you used to hear in the old days. Maybe your grandfather, maybe your father talked about Rocky Marciano. Loved that guy, former heavyweight champion of the world. He'd hit you anyway. He didn't care. Back of the head, he hit you on the arms, and he started breaking you down. This guy doesn't care. He just rolls.
Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round. You're doing well.
I got more.
Lennox Lewis is fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. Frost's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Nice block by Lewis. And another right hand comes in. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Lewis is dragged by an uppercut. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Lewis. Lewis is on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Right to the body. Frost quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Great work offensively landing that combination by Lennox Lewis. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Little double jab to the head. Body shot, left hand. How quickly things can change. Solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two, three, four.
Lewis's corner has to get to work now. That belt couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the rope. As soon as you feel rope, move out. Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move, all right?
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA. That's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Lewis's combination punching is working well here. Frost's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Cross combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Good exchange. He fires back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Uppercut!
Isaac Frost, not known as a guy that takes a lot of punishment downstairs, but he did that time with those 2 punches landing. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lewis's cut is really not a good sign. Solid counter punch by Lennox Lewis. Lewis's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Great work by Isaac Frost. Too many of those punches by Isaac Frost, and this night's going to be over.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Listen, you need to mix your punches up. Throw more punches to the body.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano. You know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Lewis's cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks. Because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
Frost's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Fires right back at him. The combination punching now scoring well by Lewis. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then lay in the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Seconds to go in the fourth. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot. What a big shot. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2, 3.
And that's the end of round 4. Lewis's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Keep your hands moving and keep busy.
A new round underway here. Isaac Frost hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see, as hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Lennox Lewis. Parries that punch intended for the head. And now the ref saying, no, sir. Warning for the low blow. Well, I like the way he went to the body with that hook. And now he scores well with a straight right. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lewis.
1, 2, 1, 2.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And now the ref gets involved and warns him for headbutting. Isaac Frost's condition is not serving him well right now. He is damaged goods in there right now. He's going to need a minor miracle to get out of this situation.
Yeah, right now what he has to do is maybe something that, you know, you'd say, hey, who would want to do that? But grab the guy and actually fall down. Joe, you've seen it before where guys tumble down. They look like an NFL player more than they look like a boxer. Right now, he might need a tackle.
And all of a sudden, the tables turn. Lewis is rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
Solid. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lewis beating the count. Back up, ready for action. Solid straight right hand. Lewis is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurt in that round.
And the kind of round where Judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
Lennox Lewis blocks that punch. A well-timed right hand by Lewis. Lewis is coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Isaac Frost, so hard to penetrate his guard, and then he fires off a missile. Halfway through this round.
Keep moving, keep moving.
A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Lewis. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well, what a shot. Big hook, and banging away he goes. Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Frost still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Lewis is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Frost, the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Lennox Lewis's defense is paying off now. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. How about that exchange? Isaac Frost coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. A well-targeted hook landed by Lewis. Really on the mark with that overhand left. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Frost showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good accurate work there after blocking that. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shit. And yet another big shot comes in. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4,
over. Fight is over. Lewis is in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
The winner, Lennox Lewis.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.